Hello, guys. My name is Moses, and today we are going to start the practice for uh, conditionals type 0 and type 1. So let's jump into today's class. All right, so here you see a calculator. Here you see a calculator. And this device you can use to do math, to calculate different things, like money, to add and subtract and divide and multiply, etc. So if you were to describe this object without using the word calculator, how would you do it? So that's what I want you to do now. We are going to have a few objects, and you're going to describe them at home. So I want you to pause the video every time you see a new object. Pause the video. Try to describe the object without using the object's name. For example, don't tell me what the name here is. Try to describe this object without using the name. Okay, I'm gonna go fast. You pause the video and you describe the object without using the name. All right, excellent. You know that this is a calculator, of course. This is chocolate. This is a flash drive or flash drives. These are cupcakes. This is a scale. And this is a swimming pool. And this is the English immersion program. And today we are going to talk about conditionals type 0 and type 1. All right? Conditionals. This video, it's a second part of the first video that I made. All right. So that was just a warm up. Now let's talk about if conditional. If conditional sentences. All right. So we use them to express that something is true. To express that something is true, we use 0 conditional. The structure is as follows. If plus simple present plus simple present. Let's see examples. It's always good to see the examples. All right. So here, let's see the whole thing. Here we have, if you cross an international date line, the time changes. If you cross an international date line, the time changes. So the formula here, you have if, simple present, and again simple present here. It's important to know that there is a comma here, but if you start with this one first, you don't need that comma. The time changes if you cross an international date line. So here we say this is true. All right. So if you cross an international date line, that's the if clause. The time changes. That's the main clause. Very good. It is also possible to replace if by when. When you cross an international date line, the time changes. Okay? So when tells you just the time. Okay? When it's an indicator of the time that you do something. So it's even more real. If it's hypothetical, but here it's true. If you cross an international date line, time changes. That is a true statement, but it's not necessarily real at the moment because you are not crossing an international date line yet. Okay, so complete the sentences with the 0 conditional structure. All right, if he eats too much chocolate, what would happen? So here I want you to pause this video and tell me what would happen. Okay? If he eats too much chocolate, he gets diabetes, maybe, or he gets fat, or whatever you decide. All right? If she drinks coffee at night, what happens? If she drinks coffee at night, what happens? You tell me. If she doesn't wake up, what happens? If she doesn't wake up. Good. Now let's invert it. Sorry. Now let's invert it. I'm going to use my eraser to erase this because I want you to tell me what would happen here. As I said before, you can start with the first clause. You don't need to start with if. You can start with the second part of the clause. For example, I failed the exam if I don't study, right? Or something like that. She gets sick if she doesn't wear a mask. Something like that. All right, time to practice. So I want you to copy this link here. I'm going to put it in the description down below. I want you to copy this link or click on this link and practice a little bit. Write 3 sentences in your notebook. Write 3 sentences with 0 conditional and share it with your teacher or classmates. This is optional, okay? You don't have to do this. This is optional. Very good. All right, conditional sentences. First conditional. So this is the first conditional. And what do we use the first conditional for? Well, we use the first conditional to express an idea which will happen according to the condition of the sentence. Let's see. First, let's see the formula here. If plus the condition plus the result. For the condition, we use present simple. And for the result, we use will plus a base verb. All right? If it rains, I will stay at home. If it rains, I will stay at home. This is very important. Let's continue to see it. If plus present simple plus future simple. All right, let's see. Okay, so if it rains, present simple here, I will stay, future simple, at home. Okay, 1, 2, 3. If plus present simple plus future simple. That's the structure for the first conditional. Okay, now let's read this part here. You can read with me at home. So let's do it together, okay? Are you ready? Go. Notice that we are thinking about a future condition. Okay, notice that we are thinking about a future condition. It is not raining yet. Okay, but the sky is cloudy and you think that it could rain. We use the present simple tense to talk about the possible future condition. We use will plus base verb to talk about the possible future result. The important thing about the first conditional is that there is a real possibility that the condition will happen. Now it's time to practice again. So I want you to click on this link. I'm going to put it in the description down below. Click on this link if you want. This is also, guys, this is optional. It's your option. It's an option. Okay, so you can also answer these questions in your notebook. Okay, if you don't cook, where will you eat tonight? If it rains, how will you go to work? If you lose your mobile phone, what will you do? If Amanda gets sick, how will she get a treatment? Very good. And if you want to, you can also do these quizzes right here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, guys, this is all for today. I hope we had fun together. And I'll see you guys the next time. Bye.